Madeline, they'll love it. That's right, everybody, a scavenger hunt. Oh, come on, they really are great fun. Now, don't everybody be a wet blanket. We had these all the time when we were kids.
We had measles, too.
Yeah. Look, Courtney, I mean, maybe you and Madeline had a lot of fun with these games back east, but I mean, this side of the family, we don't really go for them that much.
Ted, you just don't remember. Right, Madeline? Oh, well, yes, Ted, I mean, you were very young, but you were there along with Mason and Eden and Kelly and, oh, yes, poor Channing.
No, I remember them. It's just the part about them being any fun.
Well, then we're just going to have to remind you. Now, come on, everybody. Let's get into the spirit of it. Once we get organized, it will be a blast. Well, anything to pump a little life into this dead carcass of an evening, huh?
I hope that's not meant as a personal slur.
Oh, Mason, you would know if it was, because I would be very direct about telling you just how small of you it was to tell poor Santana that you're too good to marry her.
Only your husband had had the guts I had.
Please, let's all just get organized.
Well, I guess we're a little late.
Много опоздали, свадьбу отменили.
Что?
Подробности неизвестны. Он сказал, что Мейсон объявил, что свадьбы не будет.
А почему?
Об этом надо спросить у Мейсона.
Я не могу поверить.
Тебе повезло, что ты не пошла с ним к алтарю. И мне тоже. Может быть, нам стоит поговорить с Мейсоном? Интересно, а где Сантана?
Бедная Сантана. Как ее унизили. Что же с ним произошло?
Я не знаю, но думаю, что нам лучше уйти отсюда и поехать к тебе. Проведем вечер вдвоем.
Хорошо. Но я хочу найти Сантану, посмотреть, как она. Ты не против?
Нет, конечно, конечно. Надо бы что-то сказать Мейсону, но я не знаю, что.
Слушай, я пойду поищу Сантану. А ты посиди здесь, отдохни немного.
Прекрасная мысль.
Would you all excuse me for a moment?
Mason, you can't go now. We're just about to pick sides.
Oh, I never choose sides, Courtney. God made me impartial. I intend to stay that way.
Mason, the only reason we are doing this is to try to help people forget about what you did earlier. The least you can do is participate.
Don't try to cheer me up, Madeline. It depresses me.
Oh, obviously, I'd forgotten just how truly impossible he is.
Well, don't say I didn't tell you so.
The only thing that's impossible around here is trying to get organized. Are all Californians so lethargic, Madeline?
Excuse me, we call that laid back.
All right, look, maybe we should just drop it. Maybe you and I have jet lag. No, let's not drop it. No, come on. We decided that we were going to get this party going again, and that's exactly what we're going to do. With or without cooperation.
Сантана.
Мэри? Что ты здесь делаешь?
Я подумала, может быть, Сантана здесь прячется.
Не думал, что ты придешь.
Я и не собиралась. Но Марк вышел из больницы и захотел оказать уважение.
Очень благородно. К сожалению, шоу прервалось.
Мейсон, что случилось? Говорят, ты отменил свадьбу?
Да, я всем так сказал. А тебе я скажу правду.
Какую правду?
Сантане сделал предложение человек, которого она любит. Не мог же я допустить, чтобы такая мелочь, как свадьба, стала на пути истинной любви.
Dear Cruz, Kirk and I were married today, and I feel as if I'm sitting here in the ruins of my life. I did what I thought was best, what I had to do, and perhaps someday I'll be able to explain why. Meanwhile, I feel as if I've destroyed 3 lives, And I don't know whether I'll ever be able to live with that.
Excuse me. Is this the 8:30 plane to Miami that's boarding now?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me if a gentleman by the name of Cruz Castillo has boarded yet?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't have that information.
Look, it's very important. He's my fiancé, and I've got to stop him before he leaves.
Oh, all right. Why don't you go ahead and board the plane and see if you see him? You've got about 10 minutes before takeoff.
Thank you.
Here, give this to the stewardess at the door, and she'll let you in.
Oh, yes, thanks.
The owner of a blue Mercedes sedan, license number 6.
Could you help me, please?
Yes, sir.
Well, I feel a little stupid about this. My wife is expected back from Hawaii tonight in a flight, and I've forgotten what the flight number is. Could you check that for me?
Of course. What's her name, sir?
Eden. Eden Cranston.
They took Brandon out before the...
Брэндона увезли раньше, и он ничего не знает о Сантане и Крузе. Да он все равно бы не понял.
Мейсон, зачем ты объявил всем, что свадьбу отменил ты?
Не знаю. Наверное, показалось, что не смогу пережить такого унижения перед отцом и моими надменными кузинами.
Я должна перед тобой извиниться.
Да? Ну, давай.
Я очень плохо о тебе подумала, когда узнала, что ты отменил свадьбу.
Ну, вообще никто не понимает Санта-Барбаре. А может, и во всем мире.
Мейсон, пожалев Сантану, ты поступил прекрасно и очень мужественно. Ты показал себя очень хорошим человеком.
Выбор-то у меня был небольшой. Или с достоинством отойти в сторону, или быть затоптанным толпой.
Не придавая этому слишком большого значения.
Раньше ты так не думал. У тебя ведь были ужасные мысли.
Были, но я часто тороплюсь с выводами.
Ну хорошо, твои извинения приняты.
Да и вообще все это к лучшему.
Ты в любом свинстве находишь кусочек ветчины.
Мейсон, вряд ли ты был бы счастлив в этом браке. А я желаю тебе счастья. Честно.
Now all we have to do is to pick teams and get someone to make out the list of things for us to find.
People are leaving, Courtney. Maybe we should have locked all the doors, you know. Oh, Dr. McCormick, you and your wife will play, won't you?
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, but I really just got out of the hospital. I really should go home the rest of this evening.
Really? You certainly look fit. Who else?
Let's just face it. I mean, no one's too hot on the idea. I mean, including me.
Oh, come on, Teddy. Now, where's the little boy who was the life of the party?
The little boy of the life of the party is burned out.
Oh, come on, Teddy, you simply must play. You can be on the team with Madeline and I. Oh, but then we're still going to have one person short. And there's anything that we can do to help.
I'm sorry, dear. I don't think this is your kind of game.
Oh, I apologize for my sister. Of course you can play. You two can be on team number 2.
Thanks. What's a scavenger hunt anyhow? Do you see what I mean?
A scavenger hunt is when we have teams who are sent out with a list of things to find and to bring back. You know, silly little fun things.
Circus elephants. You know, silly little fun things.
No, we'll keep small things.
Well, maybe we can put a convalescing doctor on our list.
Down, dear.
Well, I do have a new wife. I'm not sure what she'd say.
See, there you go.
Newly married. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, and here she is now.
Well, Mark, it's good to see you up and around. Sorry you made a wasted trip.
Thank you. It's nice just to be out in the world again. Mary, dear, I'd like you to meet 2 lovely ladies. This is Courtney Capwell and her sister, Madeline.
Mary?
Yes, how do you do?
Nice to meet you.
It really is a pleasure to meet you. Cece has told me so many wonderful things about you. Congratulations on your marriage.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Courtney and Madeline are out here on a tour of the Western Aborigines.
Mason, don't be a pain. Now, come on, the hunt has begun and we've picked our teams. We need you to be the judge and to make up the lists. Now, make them small and manageable, okay?
How about underwear from a perfect stranger?
Oh, don't be silly. Nobody's perfect.
Speak for yourself. All right, how about a suitable wife for me? That would have long-range benefits for everyone.
Well, I think we should restrict it to things we can find on this planet.
Mason, I'm available.
Thank you, Heather, but this job requires a woman with nerves of steel, not a heart of gold.
Excuse me. I need to get a message to Kurt Cranston. He's here someplace at the reception.
I haven't seen Mr. Cranston, and I don't much think there's going to be a reception because there wasn't a wedding either.
What? No wedding?
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Is it true?
What, Gina?
I just heard that the wedding's been called off. Is that the truth?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. So if you bought old shoes and rice, you can just take them home and stir-fry them. The festivities have been indefinitely postponed.
What happened?
I'm not sure myself anymore.
Santana would never have called off the wedding, not with Brandon at stake. That means you must have. I don't know what changed your mind, but thank you for giving me a second chance.
Believe me, Gina, your happiness was the farthest thing from my mind. What do you think about a lobster trap as a scavenger item?
I can't believe Gina would actually show up here tonight.
Is that the infamous Gina DeMott? I mean, the woman that...
Который женился и который развелся в течение года.
Ну да, она самая.
Надо с ней познакомиться. Тедди, помоги нам, пойдем представь нас ей.
Не буду я вас ей представлять.
Нет, будешь.
Ты нашла Сантану?
Нет, но я поняла, что это касается только Мейсона и Сантаны. И мне не надо вмешиваться. Ну что, будем мы играть в эту шакалью охоту?
Нет. Давай лучше поедем домой. Приедем и начнем наш медовый месяц сначала. Согласны?
А это наша динамичная парочка, Кортни и Мадлен.
Рада познакомиться. Я очень рада, мы столько про вас слышали.
Ну уж, наверное. Кажется, вы тоже с восточного побережья. Я из Атлантик-Сити.
Нью-Джерси? У нас есть знакомые в Нью-Джерси. Да, Кортни? Конечно, Никсоны.
Извини, Мейсон, мне нужно бежать, спасибо. Приятно было познакомиться с такими милыми барышнями. Ты должен познакомить их со своими друзьями. Они найдут общий язык.
Ну и как вам леди из Нью-Джерси?
Она красива. И прекрасная пара детей. Не понимаю, почему он с ней развелся.
Извините, мистер Крэнстон, но заказа от миссис Крэнстон на вечерний самолет с Гавайев у меня нет. Был заказ на завтрашнее утро, но она его аннулировала.
Да, я знаю.
Кстати, она могла прилететь более ранним рейсом, и вы могли разминуться.
Наверное, так и получилось. Извините за беспокойство.
Вашим услугам, сэр.
Сегодня ты вернул мне мои письма.
Wishing you had read them in spite of what I said. I think not making love to you that night at the cabin was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Hey, Julia! Yes, you sure are a sight for sore fingers.
Just the kind of compliment I needed, thanks.
Come on, sit yourself down. Come on, down. I'll treat you to a dozen oysters on the house. How's that sound?
Think I'll just have a cold drink.
Why? Do you want some Rhine wine with oysters? Now, that is paradise. Very good. Yes.
My, you're in a cheerful mood this evening. How come?
Just plain old joie de vivre. Glad to be alive and not afraid to admit it. What's the matter? How come you're so down the dumps?
I'm living with my sister. Need I say more?
No. Augusta is working you over.
No, she's just being herself. Now that she's a single woman, she's holding on to me like grim death.
I'm sorry about this.
You know, that's why I was living in Phoenix. I was trying to get away from my family.
Well, it's very easy. Once you tell her, I mean, you know her well enough by now. Square things away.
No, she needs me now, really, and that's not the worst of it anyway.
It's not the worst of it.
I got a telegram from Jack Lee's partner in Washington. They want me to take on a criminal case for them. I cannot believe that they have the nerve to ask me to do that.
Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what. I will personally fly out there and square things away in Washington. Would that make you feel a little better? In fact, to expedite matters, I will beat up his son here in Santa Barbara. I mean, I think the Kirkus could use a couple of good rabbit punches. What do you think?
Yeah. No, don't do that. I'm in enough trouble in my life already. Which brings up another issue. Pearl, you won't tell anybody what Mason said about me, will you?
Hey, they don't call me the unshaven Sphinx for nothing.
Hey. You know, what you said to me the other night really made me feel a lot better about myself than I had in a long time.
Hey, you needed to drop that case. They were gonna hurt your parents, right? Now, don't you move a muscle. I'll be right back. Voilà, mademoiselle, oysters avec du vin.
Now that looks wonderful.
Yeah, and catch the bouquet in that van, man.
You sure know how to build up my appetite.
Yeah, it's like the poet says, if food be the music of love, eat on.
Yeah, let's go. Just share it with me.
Well, look who's here.
What's the matter? Don't they allow you in the elevator anymore?
I like the exercise, Gina. What about you?
I got tired waiting for it.
Well, nice running into you.
Now, wait a minute. I've talked to you. Everything's changed.
Everything? Like what?
Mason's not going through with his marriage to Santana, which means she isn't going to get Brandon after all.
Oh, well, you're still in trouble, lady. Once Eden finds that last bit of evidence, she is still going to turn you over to the police, Gina. How do you know all this anyway?
I just came from there. Apparently Mason's called the whole thing off.
Oh, at least I won't be late for the ceremony. Was Cruz up there?
No, but I wouldn't jump to conclusions if I were you. I mean, after all, you and I have both seen Cruz in town. Well, Eden's still in Hawaii, isn't she?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
What does I don't know generally mean to you, Gina? I don't know!
You don't have to yell at me.
Yes, I do. You are driving me crazy. What are you doing here anyway? You certainly weren't an invited guest.
I came to find you. You see, I've got this idea for our plan tomorrow. Something that'll get us ironclad alibis.
Oh?
And I think we should just wait on the whole thing, though. I think you better destroy that note you left for Eden.
Now, are you running this show now? Is that it?
Well, I have a pretty big say in it, wouldn't you think?
Well, if you want to talk about this, we're not going to do it here.
All right. Take me for lunch somewhere.
Don't be ridiculous. I just don't want somebody to come waltzing down through here.
Where are we going?
Just a little change of venue. Come on.
Well, the plane's ready for takeoff, and we haven't had any word from Mr. Castillo. He must have changed his mind.
Yes, I hope so. Well, thank you very much for your help.
Goodbye.
Final boarding for flight 36 to Seattle, gate 3. Passengers holding boarding passes for flight 36 to Seattle.
It's home. Did you read it all?
No. I just read the others.
That one's the last one. It says I don't know how much longer my marriage is going to be staying together. I realized what I feel isn't going to go away ever. I didn't originally plan for you to see those letters, and if you're angry with me, I don't blame you. But I have been lying for months. I've been saying one thing and feeling another. And so I've come to a decision, Cruz. And I wanted to see you. I came back from Hawaii. No one knows I'm here except you. Cruz. When you came to Hawaii and you told me that you'd given up on us, I felt like my world had ended. There was an emptiness in me that was more awful than anything I've ever experienced before. And I realized one thing, that I can't live without you. Now, whoever gets hurt, I'm sorry, but I will do anything you want me to. It can be in secret if you want, or I'll leave Kirk if that's what you want. Anything. I love you, Cruz.
Just too many things that can go wrong, Kirk. I mean, what if Eden is with Cruz? Don't you think she'll think it's strange if she wakes up in the morning and finds a note telling her to meet him?
Gina, just let me worry about the mechanics of this, all right? I will make that note look as though it's just arrived. She's just going to think that he wants to see her again. Look, all he has to do is crook his little finger and she is running after him. I don't think she's going to question at all that he wants to see her.
Poor Kirk. It must be terrible to be so consumed by jealousy.
Don't worry about my problems. You have enough to keep you busy, Gina. Time is of the essence right now.
I think we better postpone everything.
What? No, wait, look, conceivably, Cruz and Eden may have that little piece of evidence already. And tomorrow they just intend to turn you over to the police, Gina. Every moment matters at this time.
What could that evidence be? I mean, if Eden's found everything that you told me she has, the wig, the dress, the notebook, what left is there to find?
You have a really short memory, don't you? You were there when Eden told me that all she needed was one last piece to this puzzle.
That was a phone call you made to Eden. And how do I know who you were really calling? Maybe it was a pizza party.
All right, fine, Gina, but okay, fine. But if you are going to turn on me at this point and start mistrusting me, then just count me out, all right? You take your whole plan to the police and see what they have to say about it.
Wait a minute. I think you've been planning this every step of the way and directing every conversation you and I have until you finally got me exactly where you want me, don't you?
Truthfully, no. Where I really want you is in Siberia, Gina, and out of my hair.
But you don't want to pull the trigger yourself any more than I do you?
It's not a matter anymore of what we want to do. It's what we have to do. And there is no more time for mincing around through this, Gina. Now, are you going to do it or not? Well?
I just hate this.
Вы с Марком уезжаете?
Да.
Ну да, конечно, у вас же брачная ночь. Ты этого долго ждала. Смешно. Ведь это могла быть и моя ночь. Жизнь редко идет по намеченному маршруту, да?
Да.
Мэри, ты готова?
Жаль, что вы так рано уезжаете.
Мне тоже жаль, но я первый день после больницы, и меня слегка пошатывает.
Понимаю. Меня и самого пошатывает.
Ну ладно, Мэри, ты готова?
Готова. Спокойной ночи, Мейсон.
Спокойной ночи. Приятных снов.
Really? Well, this is quaint. Teddy, are you sure we're going to be able to find a lobster trap in this place?
Yeah, at this hour, I mean, it's got to be it.
Look, we have one more item on the list that's left, and then we can go back and win.
All right, okay, let me go find Buzz and see if he's got one. You guys just stay here and wait for me.
Okay. All right, don't be long.
I won't.
Oh, I know I'm going to stick to this seat. Madeline, what on earth do you think that Mason meant by this last item?
Huh? Just what it said, a refined European butler. Well, the house could use one.
I think he just wants us to stay out all night looking.
Oh, no, we'll just pick up an emigre somewhere. There must be an all-night foreign employment agency somewhere.
Oh, Madeline, get real.
No, look, I've got a better idea. We'll just find someone and turn him into a refined European butler. I mean, all it takes is subservience, and most men are born with an abundance of that.
Except your husband. And I wish you would have come along with us so that he could have reined you in a little.
Well, he certainly would have tried, wouldn't he? Well, look, the butler would be easy. Pick out any man in this place. Any man in this place, I guarantee you I'll turn him into a butler within, 15 minutes?
Madeline, you're not Pygmalion, and it isn't nice going around playing with other people's lives.
Courtney, I'm having fun. There's no harm in that. Now, come on, pick out someone, anyone, the next person who comes by. Okay, come on.
Okay. But he has to go willingly. You can't bulldoze him into it.
All right.
Well, here he is.
Well, it is a scavenger hunt.
Bonsoir, mes amis. Ooh la la. If your expensivenesses will wait un momento, I will be back to take your order. N'est-ce pas?
Courtney, Like the Royal Mounties, I think we got our man. Oh, Madeline, really?
I prayed for this.
But please don't tell me that I don't matter to you anymore.
I think telling you that was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. I can't do this.
What is it? Is it because of what I tried to do to my father?
No, I'll never believe you did that as long as I live.
Is it Kirk? Look, Cruz, I know you don't believe in divorce, but I don't care. I'm starting my life over again. All I need for you to do is forgive me and want me back.
I wanted you to say that more than anything in the world.
I'm saying it now.
But I don't believe this. If it was just Kirk, I would never, ever let you go. But it's not. And I can't break up a family. I don't think you can either.
Talking about my father, he won't like it, but he'll get used to it. And as for the rest of them, it's my life. It's not theirs. I can live it any way I want.
I'm not thinking about your father or your brothers or your sister.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your baby.
My what?
You're pregnant, Eden. You're gonna have Kirk's child.
Mark, what's this?
Oh, just something I had delivered. I'm glad it got here.
For me? You didn't have to do that.
Hey, wait a minute. We are about to enter our new home for the first time as husband and wife.
That's right.
You know, I wish I could carry you across the threshold, but give me another week and I'll carry you anywhere you want.
I just might hold you to that. So what's in here, anyway?
Well, try unwrapping it and find out.
Mark, this is embarrassing. I didn't get you anything.
Listen, Mary, I know I haven't been much of a husband laying in a hospital bed all this time, but from now on, I'm going to shower you with so much love and so much attention that you won't ever know how you manage without me.
I'm already beginning to wonder. Mark.
You like it?
Oh, Mark. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I tried very hard to find something that was, tasteful. That's it. Did I fail miserably?
Oh, no. Oh, not at all. It's perfect. I just love it. I really do, and I love you for giving it to me. Thank you.
I love you too, Mary. Hey, I know it's a little early, but would you try it on for me?
Sure. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Madeline, the joke has gone far enough.
Yeah, the tears are running down my cheeks.
$1,000, Miss. What did you say your name was?
I
got it. Oh, Pearl.
I got it.
Okay.
Hey, man, to act like a butler, you're gonna pay me $1,000.
For one night only,
Hey,
Mr.
Fedora,
Pearl.
how you doing, man? Come on, give me five. These ladies, they with you?
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. Look, let's go, all right? I got you.
No, wait a minute. Here is the last item on our list, our refined European butler. I am prepared to clean him up, make him presentable, and pay him $1,000 in the bargain. Now, you can hardly call that exploitation of the masses. No, I call it rubbish. You actually know this man, do you know him?
Yeah, Pearl, man, he works here. These are my cousins. This is Madeline and Courtney.
Madeline, Courtney, it's a pleasure, Your Highness is...
Yes, well,
It's a pleasure.
a pearl in the rough, I'd say. But he's going to be divine.
Wait, Madeline, excuse me, Mason is just being Mason. There's no way I'm going to butler tonight, so, but just take this and skip the
Skip
butler.
it? No, what are you, crazy? He's a pièce de résistance. Oh, goodness sakes, I apologize for my sister. Please pay no attention to her.
Can I pay attention to you instead?
Look, well, it's quite obvious that my work is going to be cut out for me. Can you give me... Hey, you. Can you please give me some facsimile of an English accent?
Oh, by all means, my lady. May I suggest some kippers and herring and bangers and mash? And where is Henry Higgins?
Mr. Pearl, this is very serious business. I will expect you to follow my directions very carefully. If you expect to get paid, do you understand?
Well, do you think that I could be as good as you when I'm done?
Mr. Pearl, I'm a very good teacher, but a miracle worker I am not. Thank heavens we only have to make him believable for one night. Then you are on your own.
Well, you know, you rich people are really very funny. We had games.
Yeah. Well, we don't play them very nicely, Madeline.
Yeah, Madeline, the joke's a joke.
Oh, come on. Look, he might even be able to get a better job when I'm finished with him. If you're going to look at it that way, then I'm really performing an act of charity.
Excuse me. Pearl, may I have a word with you?
Oh, sure, lady.
Oh, hello. Excuse me, please.
Excuse me, your ladyship, please.
Madeline, you are acting absolutely absurd.
Oh, come on. People like that aren't sensitive. Besides, I'm having an awfully good time.
Why are you taking that kind of rubbish from them? Do you need that much money?
Yeah, well, I think what I need is to teach her a lesson in ethics. How's that?
Yeah, you do. Fortunately, she's a little too much like Augusta. Take my word for it and don't get her wrong.
No. Come on, Julie. I've known people like this all my life. Now, she thinks that I'm nothing but an ignorant working-class slob who's gonna bark like a seal for a buck, huh? Maybe you do, too. You know, maybe I need to teach both of you a lesson here. That's right.
I don't do anything of the kind. I detest people who treat people like that.
Yeah, well, I should certainly notice you go out of your way to avoid being seen with me in public. Isn't that right, Julia?
I do not. That's not true.
I sure remember doing a lot of asking, and you do a lot of refusing.
I refuse you because I don't know anything about you.
That's right, and don't you forget it. You don't know me at all. Now, I'm gonna go teach that high-toned bimbo a lesson in etiquette. Watch this. Okay, ladies. One high-class English butler. Come right up. Que sucedido?
Wonderful. You will get your check when you are finished with the job. Now, first of all, I guess we have to make you look the part. Teddy, can you wake up your tailor?
Well, I don't have a tailor.
Oh, well, we need a tuxedo. Very good. Come on.
No, we're not using my tuxedo.
Oh, come on. This is all for a very good
forget
cause.
it. I'm not...
Мэри. Ты дрожишь. Тебе холодно?
Нет.
Ну ладно. Мэри, ты, кажется, была права.
Насчет чего?
Я устал гораздо больше, чем думал. Я даже одежду не могу снять. Приляг рядом со мной, пока я не заснул. Хорошо?
Конечно.
Mark?
Yeah.
You're so nice.
Pregnant?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I've been careful. I told Kirk that I wanted to have this child, but I was lying. You read that in the letters. It's not possible. Who told you this?
Your father told me after the doctor told him.
Daddy?
Wait a minute, are you saying that this is impossible?
No. You know, I knew I didn't feel right. But I thought I thought that maybe I didn't bounce back from the accident as quickly. I'm pregnant.
Your father really enjoyed telling me. And for some reason he told Santana.
Well, then why didn't someone tell me? You knew about it when you came to Hawaii, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't somebody tell me? Oh, because you wanted me to feel that your feelings had really changed, right?
My feelings have changed. Not my love for you. I will always love you, but the hope I had that we might still have a future together, that's gone. I had myself convinced that your marriage was nothing more than a piece of paper. Obviously, it's become a lot more than that, and I could never take a child from its father. I think the reason Cece didn't tell you is that he wanted to make sure that the baby wasn't mine first.
It should have been. It should have been our baby.
God knows it should have been, but it's not.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. I love you, and I want to be with you.
Nice work, girls,
Thank
except
you.
for what you've done to Ted. I'm shanghaied.
Yes, well, are we the winners or aren't we?
I'm sorry, ladies. The other team has already won and gone.
No, that's impossible. I see an item that's missing that we have. Pearl?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I offer you a glass of bubbly, your worship?
I seldom refuse champagne, but what is all this? You some sort of serving robot? How'd they talk you into this, Pearl?
Они тебя на это подписали, Перл.
Сэр, мое почтение, но я сам хотел помочь шакалу.
Последняя вещь из твоего списка, Мейсон, рафинированный европейский дворецкий. У другой команды такого нет.
О, Мадлен, как славно. Я сказал рафинированное европейское масло. Баттер, а не дворецкий. Баттер. Может быть, я нечетко сказал?
Зачем же я тащила его сюда от самого берега? Ужас какой. Мадлен, перестань. Извините за всю эту заваруху. Ну ладно, вечер не удался. Дайте кто-нибудь ему 20-ку. Смокинг оставь себе. Больше мы в твоих услугах не нуждаемся.
Хорошо, хорошо. Ну, вам, наверное, и это больше не нужно.
Какая сволочь.
Mr. Pearl. Mr. Pearl.
Mr. Pearl, it's Pearl.
Look, I am really sorry about this entire night. I'm ashamed of how we've treated you, and I want you to take this check still that we promised.
Well, this?
Yes.
No, thanks. Actually, you know something? I should be paying you. All I had to do was put on an accent and a suit, whereas your sister there, she showed everybody what she's really like underneath. A selfish, stupid snob. That's what she is.
I know. But she really didn't mean any harm, honestly. Oh, Pearl, I wish you'd take this check. Please, you deserve it.
You want to know something? I never intended to take that. Not the money.
You didn't?
No. Niente.
Well, then why did you agree to it in the first place? Maybe the baby is Kirk's, but I want you. I want to be with you.
You don't understand. That can't happen. That can't happen.
Перестань считать, что ты всегда прав. Не думай, что ты непогрешим.
Я и не думаю.
Керк считает, что у нас с тобой любовь. Ну и пусть будет так. Пусть думает на сей раз не напрасно. Ты нужен мне, Круз. Круз, я скажу Керку, что ребенок твой. Понимаешь, что я переживаю? Скажи, что еще не поздно. Нет, не поздно. Боже, что с нами стало? Я хочу поскорее уйти отсюда и подальше от тебя.
Пути назад нет, Джина. Мы в этом деле вместе, только вместе.
Все-таки лучше подождать и выяснить, что замышляет Итан.
Мы не можем долго ждать. Я не хочу ждать и растить незаконного ребенка Итана и Круза.
Что?
Итан этого не знает, но таблетки, которые она принимала, просто вода.
Значит, тебе ужасно хочется подарить Сиси внучонка.
За меня не волнуйся, Джина. Делай, что я говорю. Все. Договорились? Больше никаких отсрочек. Итан умрет. Завтра. Итан. Сантана.
Ты не улетел в Майами?
Что?
Ты опоздал на самолет?
Да.
Я отменила свадьбу. Мы вместе с Мейсоном отменили.
Вы что, не поженились?
Нет. Я не смогла выбросить тебя из своей жизни. Ты и Брэндон главное в моей жизни. Я не могла выйти за Мейсона, потому что поняла, что ничего из этого не получится. Когда я узнала, что ты не улетел, я собрала вещи. Если я тебе еще нужна, мы можем поехать в Энсенаду. Там мой кузен Диего священник. Он нас обвенчает хоть завтра.
Сантана, я не знаю.
Я тебя понимаю. Я обещаю тебе, что больше никогда не передумаю. Так что, если тебе еще нужна моя любовь, вся моя жизнь, я твоя.
Да. Ты мне нужна.
И ты мне.
Нет. Я тебя не отпущу. Нет.
Up a mysterious kidnapping case, followed by a hot Miami Vice tonight.